Good morning, fifth grade. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about your math and science notebooks. Now, this year we asked for you guys to get spiral bound 5 subject notebooks, and this is the reason why. One, we used to use the little composition notebooks, but the pages were not big enough to get like your notes on with the interactive stuff on it. So then we wanted room to be able to write around the interactive part. So you need a 5 subject notebook for science and a 5 subject notebook for math. The reason why we chose 5 subject notebooks is 2 reasons. One, there's 5 subjects in it. See how there's 5 dividers? Well, in science, there's 5 units, and in science, there's also 5 units. So that way it's divided up already for you. And also in these notebooks, a lot of them have these pockets in here so that it would eliminate you having to carry a folder too. So that way you can just stick everything that you need for science in your notebook so it's all in one place. So I want you to get these 2 notebooks out for math and science. And I need you to get a Sharpie because a regular marker won't write on it. And I want you to label one of them math. And you don't need to write A day or B day on it because you guys are all online. So just math, one of them, and science, one of them. And then your name on the bottom. So anytime while we're going through this video, if you need to pause it while you're doing each step, that's fine. So you have one for math, one for science. And then we're going to talk about the science one right now. The same rules and expectations goes for the math one, but we're going to look at the science one first. Seeing as I see you guys on Wednesday for your live lesson in math, we'll talk a little bit more about the math notebook then. Okay, so your notebooks are extremely, 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 extremely important, and they're even a part of your grade. So they are 20% of your overall grade because it goes into your participation grade. And they also act as your textbook. So we don't have textbooks much anymore in education for some reason, at least in elementary and middle school. So you're going to make your notebook your textbook. So anytime in math or science that you don't understand something, more than likely I'm going to direct you to a page in your notebook that I want you to look at again. And you'll have to use that to help you because I'm not with you guys very often. So that you're going to have to really rely on your notebook. So that's extremely important. Okay. So when you open up your science notebook, the very first page, you're going to write logins. So every time we add a page to our notebook or every day that we write in our notebook, which will be every day, you're going to have a title and then you're going to date it on the top. And you're going to make sure that you write nice and neat along the lines. So your first page in your science notebook is going to be your login information. So the first login that you have right now is your email address. So you're going to put your email address. So your first name, my first name is Carrie. So I put Carrie and my last name is Dye. So first name, last name, all together at student dot, which is a period, urecharter.org. Now, last year you guys didn't have this student there because they wanted a shorter one for elementary, so they shortened it up. But now you guys are at the middle school, so they gave you like the big kid version of your email address now. Now your email address will be this way all the way through high school. And then your password is Eagles 2020. So next week in math and science, you're going to add in some login information here for other resources that you guys are going to have. So this page is just going to continue. But I wanted to show you what I kind of expect. And every day that we add to our notebook, I'll say, okay, put the date up on the top and here's your title. And then I'll give you a second to pause it and then you can continue going on. So yes, we are going to have dates and titles on everything. Another thing to remember with your notebook, we don't skip pages. I know some elementary classes will only write on the front side of the page, but we want you to write on this side of the page and this side of the page. So we don't skip pages. Otherwise, we're going to run out of room in our notebook and you're going to have to buy another one. And who wants to carry around 2 of these for one subject? So we write on front and back of our notebook. We also start at the red line, and you make sure that you write on the lines. You're not writing diagonal. You're not writing in between the lines. The lines are there for a reason, to keep your work nice and neat. So use them. So staying nice and neat in your notebook's going to be extremely important also, because you won't be able to find anything if your notebook doesn't look nice and neat. So for today, I want you to finish reading through the Google Slides for this, and I want you to label your notebooks so that you're ready to go tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You'll be doing a math live lesson with me, and we're going to add stuff into your math notebook. So make sure that you have this. All right? So I will see you guys, hopefully, for our live lesson tomorrow at 1 o'clock for math. All right, have a good rest of your day.